Well, let's go to Senator Specter. Now, Senator, you have not yet called for the Attorney General's resignation, but you've stepped right up to the line. You said the department is dysfunctional. Will you join Senator Feinstein in a vote of no confidence?
Bob, I haven't seen the resolution yet. I'll take a look at it, but I've been very candid in my evaluation that the Attorney General was not credible when he said he wasn't involved in discussions or in deliberations. And the testimony this week of former Deputy Attorney General Jim Comey was certainly very damaging to Attorney General Gonzales. Comey related about how efforts were made by then White House counsel Gonzales and others to get an approval from then Attorney General Ashcroft, who was delirious in the hospital, to approve the terrorist surveillance program. Very, very damaging testimony. And I'm very concerned, as Senator Feinstein is, that the Department of Justice is second only to the Department of Defense in providing for security. They do the work on anti-terrorism investigations. They have the work on drug enforcement, violent crime enforcement, and the morale in the department is very low. U.S. attorneys...
Let me just ask you, because I do want to get to this testimony before the Judiciary Committee. I want to get to that in just a minute. But I want to ask you about this vote of no confidence. Do you, in fact, think Republicans, a sizable number, will join with Democrats on that? And what do you think the impact is going to be on the Attorney General?
Well, I think so. I think you already have 6 Republicans calling for his resignation. I have a sense, Bob, that before the vote is taken, that Attorney General Gonzales may step down.
Really?
Well, it is a very forceful historical statement. Votes of no confidence are very rare. More than a century ago, one was leveled against the sitting president, and I think historically that is something which Attorney General Gonzales would like to avoid. And the most important thing, though, is the inability of the department now to function. I was about to say, U.S. attorneys met in San Antonio this past week, and there was a lot of criticism and a lot of dissension. And that department is very, very important, functioning for the welfare of our country.
Well, what you're saying here is that you're not prepared to call for his resignation, but you seem to be saying the department and the country would be better off if he left.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think the actual termination is a personal one for the Attorney General and also for the President. And I'm not going to tell the President what to do. I don't want him telling me how to vote. We have separation of powers, and I'm going to let them make their own decisions.
What leads you, Senator, to the conclusion that he will probably step down before such a vote is taken?
Because of the likelihood of a very substantial vote of no confidence, and I think that if, as and when he sees that coming, that he would prefer to avoid that kind of an historical black mark.